watching the K2 News Weekend Edition.
We begin in the capital city, where a man accused of killing and abusing his ex-girlfriend's 2-year-old son will likely spend his life in prison under a plea agreement that allowed him to avoid the death penalty. Good evening, Wyoming. I'm David Furtado.
And I'm Taylor Wirtz. John Barrett was sentenced Friday to 50 years to life in prison for second-degree murder and 20 to 25 years for child abuse. A judge said Barrett will serve the sentences consecutively. Barrett tearfully told a judge that he punched his then-girlfriend's son in the abdomen while babysitting him in 2017. The child died the next day. Barrett's attorneys say he did not intend to kill the boy, but wanted to take responsibility for his actions. Family members said the young boy loved trains, his twin sister, and his older brother. And a 27-year-old man has pleaded guilty to setting fire to a county Republican Party office in Cheyenne. Kellen Sorber is set to be formally sentenced in the case on March 15th. He entered a plea deal on Wednesday in Wyoming's federal district court. A plea agreement recommends Sorber be sentenced to 3 years and 8 months in prison. Sorber is accused of vandalizing and setting fire to the Albany County GOP headquarters in downtown Laramie on September 6th. No one was hurt in the fire. Both Democratic and Republican Party leaders in Laramie have said they have not heard of Sorber, who is not a registered voter in Wyoming. A jury trial in the case had been scheduled to begin January 22nd.
And the Wyoming State Geological Survey says more than 2,500 earthquakes were recorded in the state over the last year, but most were never noticed by residents. The survey's geological hazards report released Thursday shows that 9 earthquakes reached a magnitude of 5 or greater and dozens exceeded magnitude 2.5. Seth Whitkey, a manager of the survey's Geological Hazards Division, says people usually do not feel earthquakes under 2.5 magnitude. Yellowstone National Park was the epicenter of much of the state's earthquake activity. The Yellowstone caldera and the movement of fluids underground as well as on the surface account for part of the activity.
And thanks to generous support from local agencies, the 14-mile stretch of road from Taggart Lake Trailhead to Signal Mountain in Grand Teton National Park will be groomed. Starting tomorrow, the stretch of road will be groomed 3 times a week. Taggart Lake Trailhead to South Jenny Lake will be groomed on Tuesdays and Sundays, the entire length on Fridays. Grand Teton National Park Foundation President Leslie Matson said in a press release, Grand Teton is spectacular this time of year, and we hope people will take advantage of this unique opportunity to explore the park. Donations have been made by Community Foundation of Jackson Hole, State of Wyoming Recreational Trails Program, Skinny Skis, Dornans, among others.
And the Casper City Council will hold its next meeting this Tuesday and will cover a variety of items. According to the agenda, the meeting will be allowing CPD to receive a $45,000 grant to be used for personnel and other operational costs, authorizing a contract of just over $71,000 to head towards the Midwest Avenue reconstruction project from Elm Street to Walnut Street, and agreeing to spend nearly $600,000 for the Highland Park Cemetery Addition Phase 2 project. For more information or a copy of the agenda, head over to the City of Casper website.